Hi, hello, welcome back to our channel, Balaji English Language Learners. Today's topic is simple past tense. We are going to learn about the meaning and its use, form and structure of simple past, along with the example exercises. I hope I am audible to you and visible to you. Here, meaning and its use. When do we use the simple past tense? When? What is simple past? When do we use simple past? We use simple past to express the idea that an action started and finished at a specific time in a past. When we use is that to express an idea of an action that is started and finished a specific time. Some time is there. And also, what are the common time expressions used with the past tense? For example, we use few signal words I told you. What are those common signal words used in the simple past? One is yesterday, last month, last year, last week, ago, in 1980. These are the signal words in simple past. When we see this indicates that they belong to simple past. Example, see here the examples I am giving you. I saw Maria yesterday. When did you see? There is a signal word yesterday. There is a signal word yesterday. When did you see? Yesterday. And which form of verb we are using here? We are using V2. See, saw, seeing. Okay. And the next example is last Friday, the students took their spelling and vocabulary tests. Last Friday is again a signal word there. For what? For simple past tense. They got married 2 years ago. The 2 years ago is also a signal word there. 2 years ago, yesterday, last Friday. These three are the signal words used in simple past tense. Simple past tense. Okay. Next. These all actions are just finished. These actions are over. Finished. Simple past. Finished. Finished actions. How do we form the simple past tense? What is the structure or how do we form the simple past tense? See here. When we are using this, we have two types of verb forms here. What are those in past tense? One is regular and other is irregular. Regular verbs and other is irregular verbs. Now here, look at the following list of past tense verbs. Which verbs are regular and which are irregular? See here, taught, walked, studied, gave, became, cried, lived, did. These are the words I am giving you. Now you can comment it in the below box or else I am going to tell you, you can learn. Taught. All the words or the verbs which is ended with ed. Only the same verb and ed is added to that. Those are regular verbs. And the other are irregular verbs. See here, taught, irregular. It is not a ed form. Walked, it is ed now. Which one? Regular. Studied, this is also regular. Gave we won't write. Gived is wrong, right? We write gave. That is irregular. The change of form is there in the total word. Became. It's again a irregular. Becomed is wrong. So we use became. It is irregular. Cried. Regular verb. Again here ed is given. Live. Lived. Do. Did. Here again it is a irregular verb. Okay. The next one, when we move on, regular verbs are verbs that are, what are those? That end with ed. Nothing, I already told you. Regular verbs are those type of words or verbs that end with ed. Now don't keep a question mark face like this. Okay. Now simple form and the past form. Let us see. Walk. When we add ed, it becomes walked. Study, it becomes studied. Cry, it becomes cried. Live, it becomes lived. See, walk, walked. Study, studied. Cry, cried. Live, lived. For all these things we are adding ed. So these are regular or irregular? Regular verbs. Next, what are those verbs which are irregular? Irregular verbs are verbs that don't end with ed. They end with some other thing. Some irregular verbs have a vowel change also in the past tense. Let us see the examples now. Examples, simple form also we'll see and the past form also will be seen. Become, vowel is changed. O to A. Here O is there. And if it became A, that means it is changing. Next, give, gave. I is changed to A. It's a irregular one. Drive, drove. Forget, forgot. Okay. Now, other irregular verbs have a different kind of change. What are those different kind of changes? Examples, let us have a look. For the simple form and the past form also we'll be seeing for this. Teach becomes taught. Bring becomes brought. Leave, left. Hear, heard. Buy, bought. Bring is different from buy. Bring, brought. Buy, bought. Here, for example, when I say Vasu bought a new computer last weekend, that is not bringing. Bought is here. He purchased that. That means buy. Buy the simple form and the past is bought. See the computer. Is it good? Next. And some other irregular verbs don't at all change. There will be same thing as a before one. For example, when you see hit, hit, there is no change. That means it is the same spelling and the same pronunciation also. Put, put. For the simple form also put and the past form also put only. The verbs are not changed. Set, set. Another example, when you see the children set the table every Sunday. Do you want to see the picture? See. Is it good? The children set the table every Sunday. That means the total weeks, in the total week, mother will set the table for everyone. So as a holiday, what do the children do? They go and help the mother. They say that the children set the table every Sunday. For regular verbs, simply we use ed forms, as I already told in the positive sentence. For all the regular verbs, we use ed at the last. See, now in the example I gave you here, when I was a child, I dashed the piano. Now the first form of verb is play. What is the first form of verb? Play. For that, what is the past form? I have here mentioned already, it is regular. Regular means you have to add ed. What you have to write? Think. Next question is, Donna dash Paris. Here the first form of verb is visit. What you have to add? Ed. You have to add ed. The answer will be, when I was a child, I played the piano. Donna visited Paris. Okay. Here this is the Eiffel Tower and this is a piano. When she was a child, it seems she played piano. Now she is not playing maybe. Okay. Now maybe she is not playing. And Donna visited Paris. That means who is that Donna? A person name. Name. It's noun. And what did they do? They have visited Paris. Now see, be careful with the spelling changes. The spellings will not be appropriate if you won't write it properly. Visited, V-I-S-I-T-E-D. Played, P-L-A-Y-E-D. Played. Okay. Now for irregular verbs, use a correct past tense form in positive sentences. See here, we use the same form with different subjects. Okay. Unfortunately, these forms must be memorized. That means you have a rote memory in your brain. You just think, this one I know. It's not a matter of remembering it. I know this. See the last week I dashed you a letter. Will you write sended? Is there a word called sended? Ed? No. What do we write? Think. Next question I'm giving you again. The students dash an exam, English exam. The students dash an English exam. First form should be have. That means V2. When we change, what it should be there? They dashed a great job. Do. How to do will be changed? Think. Last week, I sent a letter. S-E-N-T. It's irregular, right? It's irregular, so we write sent. For all these things to memorize or keep in your brain, we have to learn the verb forms. V1, V2, V3, as well as V4 and V5. V4 is what? V1 plus ing. V5 is? Yes, verb 1 plus yes or yes, plural form. The students had an exam. English exam. Which exam? English exam. The students had an English exam. See the letter. Did you feel happy to see the letter? Right. They did a great job. They do a great job. Is it correct? In the past form. They did a great job. This is again a verb form. V2. Okay. Next. See the structure of the simple past tense now. Subject, V2 and object should be there. For example, if I say subject I solved the sum. The sum is object here. Instead of I, we can write he. He solved the sum. She solved the sum. They solved the sum. Okay. You can write, you can change the subject. You can change the object also. When you change it, the simple past, it should be in V2 form only. It should be in V2 form. See the structure for the positive sentence. Subject plus V2 plus object. He played football. She played football. They played football. I played football. It's a simple past structure. Again here for the negative sentences, how do we write? Subject plus did or not, V1 plus object. Why we are using again V1 here? Why are we using V1? He did not play football. He did not played. When can you write played? Why are we not using it? Because the structure should be, already we have written here not. Did not is already given. So we write he did not play football. Positive is he played football. Negative is he did not play football. Okay, played. We are past, we are writing ed. And for negative sentence, we are using V1 again. Okay. If it is for the interrogative one, we write did subject or base form plus object. Suppose when I say, did he play football? Did she play cricket? Did they play chess? Okay. All these are the examples and the structure. If you have time, please note down the structure so that you will be perfect in tenses. See the example sentences now. First one you see. He drew the old man out of the ditch. That means he have thrown the old man out of the ditch, or he have taken the old man or helped the old man from the ditch. Think and comment in the below. Second one is she used to wash clothes daily. That means maybe she is not washing it now. She used to wash the clothes daily. Second, that the third one is he wrote an interesting story. What did he write? He have written an interesting story. He wrote. It's because past and that too in a simple form. He wrote an interesting story. Next one, the child completed his homework. Completed, again V2. See here, drew, used, wrote, completed. All these are V2 forms. And here when you see, did he live in this house? Did he? Question, interrogative sentence. For that, what we have to use a structure? Did he? Okay, did he? And live is a V1 form. Okay, object is in the house. His mother would wash clothes. His mother would wash clothes. His mother would wash clothes. Why am I repeating all this? Why am I repeating the sixth one more than twice? his mother would wash clothes. Would, I have told here. Would, will, would. Okay. See here. Did he write a letter? Again an interrogative. Did he write a letter? Okay. Did he write a letter? Next. We paid tribute to our national poet. Who paid? We. We is a subject there. Again, paid tribute to our national poet. To whom we have paid? It's a national poet. Who is a national poet? Who is a national poet? Comment it below. Okay. The boys recited the national anthem. Who are those boys? Why are they repeating the national anthem? Why are they learning? Because it's a national anthem. What is national anthem? Is it Vande Mataram or Jana Gana Mana? Comment it below. Okay. She did not sleep. Who did not sleep? She did not sleep. That means again we are using negative sentence. She did not sleep. Object here. She is subject. Did not is a structure of -1 and object is sleep. Okay. I hope you understood till here. We'll continue. For the negative sentences, again I'm telling you the negative sentences we use did not or didn't. This didn't is a or did not, both are same, but we use one is contracted form and another is expanded form. Contracted, getting together, that is didn't, do not, did not. Okay. Plus we use V1, base form. Base form is nothing but V1. And see here, for the example I gave you again, I went to work yesterday. When did I go? Yesterday. Again a signal word. I went. Go, went, gone. Go, went, gone. Went. What is went? Went is a V2 form. Is it a V2 form? Yes. I went to work yesterday. Again, if I say in a negative sense, I didn't go to work yesterday. Again, when I said went, then only I told you the verb forms. Go, went, gone. Go, went, gone, going. And also the last one is goes. V5. Okay. The negative sentence is I didn't go. We are using didn't. And V1 form, as I told you here, base form, that is V1. I didn't go to work yesterday. Okay. Because it may be because you got fever. Okay. Or you're not well. Or you can say you went to marriage. Some other reason, that depends on you. And for this exception also will be there for some verb form be. What is that? The verb form be, B-E-B is very special. This B-E is very special. Why it is special? Never use didn't or didn't before or with the verb form be. Instead we use, how we use? Just see. Was. We use was or were. Not also we will use. Was or were along with not. Why do we not use didn't or didn't with verb form be? Because it is very special. See here. For the yes or no questions, how do we use? Yes or no questions is nothing but interrogative. Firstly, we spoke about positive. Next, we spoke about negative. And at last, now we are speaking about interrogative sentences. Yes or no questions. Yes or no questions. The structure will be like this. Did, subject and base form. V1. See here. Did you go to work yesterday? And if it is a negative, didn't you go to work yesterday? Did you come yesterday? Didn't you come yesterday? Okay. Next. Now I am giving you a small paragraph. Put the verbs between the brackets. That means into the correct form. That means I am giving you the hint. Which first form of verb I am giving you. So you have to use simple past. That means V2 or if it is V1 also you can use. How we can use? Only if it is a negative form we use V1 and interrogative also we use sometimes. Okay. See the paragraph here. Last year I dashed my holiday in Ireland. It dashed great. I dashed around the city by car with two friends and we dash lots of interesting places. In the evenings, we usually dash to a cafe. We dash very lucky with the weather. It's dash a lot. We dash some beautiful rainbows. See here, last year I dashed my holiday in Ireland. Spend is a first form of verb. When we write it in second, we write it as spent. What is that? Spent. It dash great. B form. It was great. I dash around the city by car. I traveled around the city by car. With whom? With two friends. And what did they do? And we visited lots of interesting places. In the evenings, we usually went to a cafe. We were lucky because it's plural form. If it is I or it, we write was. It is a plural form. So we write we were very lucky with the weather. It didn't rain. It didn't rain a lot. That means only few raindrops were there. But okay. We saw some beautiful rainbows. What did you see? Some beautiful rainbows. I had an amazing holiday. Have is given. For have, what will you write for the past form? Past form of have is had. I had an amazing holiday. Okay, I had an amazing holiday. See here, you can read. I'm giving you 2 minutes time or 2 seconds time. You can just read it out louder so that you be a bit clear and understand it in a proper way. Okay, I hope you are understanding my point of view. See here. This thing is the most important one. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe the channel Balaji English Language Learners. Thank you. Have a nice day. I hope you have enjoyed it. And I am very much happy that I have started the PowerPoint presentations also for these sessions. Have a nice day, children.